Penn Teller were just fooled, but they have to rub some dirt on it and keep going because here's our next possible fooler.
I definitely got the collecting bug from my dad. Garage sales are his religion. And growing up, our house was filled with the most random things, definitely collections of collections. Now I collect impossible things, and often those things find me. I've developed something of a reputation for being an expert in this. I scour the globe for things that are strange and unusual. I'm always looking for that one last thing that will finish my collection. The last time I appeared on Fool Us, I brought my most recent acquisition. Thank you. This time, I brought something that's been in my collection for over a decade. I've run so many tests, I've taken it apart and put it back together more times than I can count. My colleagues and I have examined every piece of it, but we're no closer to discovering its secret. So, I brought it here to Las Vegas to get the opinion of my two favorite experts. Penn, Teller, let's see if you can shed some light on this mystery.
Making his second attempt to fool Penn and Teller, collector of the impossible, Peter Wood.
Thank you. This is one of my favorite impossible objects in my collection. It's an antique light bulb display, and actually it looks like something you might see in a home improvement store today. And a century ago, a device like this would help someone decide what type of light bulb they needed. The two in the middle are known as an Edison and a globe, named, of course, after Thomas Edison and the Harlem Globetrotters. Don't look that last one up. The tube-shaped light over here on the end is known as a tube. And the tube-shaped light over here on the end is known as a radio, presumably because tube was already taken. And you'll notice that each light has a corresponding information card with it. And this has things like wattage, price, manufacturer. But something strange happens when I rearrange these cards. It's as though the switches are controlled by the cards. So for example, this first switch, because the tube is right above it, when I flip this one, that makes the tube light light up. And the second switch no longer controls the globe. That second switch now controls the Edison because the Edison is above it. Actually, if I want to turn on the globe, I have to come all the way over here to the third switch. This third switch controls the globe, and the last one turns on the radio. And when I first saw it, I didn't applaud either. No, because my wheels were turning, right? Much like yours are right now. As somebody who collects these things, I have to make sure that what I'm acquiring isn't a scam, snake oil, a parlor trick. And I noticed that the card order was exactly mirrored. So maybe this is some sort of a pre-programmed mechanical trick. Well, there's only one way to test that. We have to involve some randomization. And I think our randomizer should be Alyson Hannigan. Would you join me over here, please?
Sure.
Hello, it's so great to see you.
You too.
Could you take those for me, please,
Yes.
and arrange them in any random order that you like?
Okay.
Right? We're gonna see if the cards still mysteriously control the switches below them. And our goal is gonna be to light up the lights in order from the radio to the tube, from Alyson down to me. Perfect, okay. So our goal is to light the lights up in order. So Alyson, the way you have these arranged, the second switch right here is gonna be for the radio. How about you flip that second switch, see if it works. Look at that, awesome. And then the globe is next. That's the one over here closest to me. I'll get that one for you, awesome. Then we go to the Edison. That's the one nearest to you. Flip that one for me. And we've got the tube. You wanna do the honors for the last one there, number 3, right there? Yes, all right, we did it, good. Okay, but now the skeptics are still thinking, maybe it's technology, right? Peter's got a buddy backstage with an app, right? Or maybe Bluetooth, maybe there's a microchip in the cards or something, but no. I want you to take those cards for me, please. Mix them around, face down, so that even you don't know the order. And then I'd like you to lock them inside this box, please, all right? One of the things I love about collecting the impossible is I can share something amazing with you, even if I don't know how it works, right? Oh, and Alyson, incidentally, you know how when there's no cards up here, something really strange happens. The switches don't know what to do. Try one, flip a switch for me. Nothing happens, right? Because there are no cards. You can try them all if you want. The switches have a sort of identity crisis, right? But here comes the part that convinced me that I needed this in my collection. Can you take this box for me, please? See that table over there?
Yes.
Can you stand behind the table, please?
With the box.
Please.
Okay.
Make sure you're not followed. Make sure there's no camera peeking over your shoulder.
Well, there's always a camera
I
somewhere.
think they're all in the front there, okay. But I want you to feel alone over there. Unlock the box for me, please. And just grab that very top card out and take just a little peek at it. Don't tell me what's on it, but just tell me when you're looking at the card.
Yes.
All right. Alyson, are you thinking of the globe?
Yeah.
Yes! Awesome, excellent. I knew it because there is a connection not only between the switches and the cards, but Alyson, a human, can act as a medium between the two. It's a kind of electro-telepathy. I don't know, we're testing. Take a look at the second card. Remember, Alyson is the only person in the world who knows what that second card is. Alyson, you looking at the second card?
Yes.
Is it the tube? Yes, sir, keep going, keep going. I'm so excited. Take a look at the third one. Tell me when you're looking at it.
Okay, yes.
Okay, is it the radio? Awesome, but the question is, can we do all four?
Cool.
I think we just did.
so.
That's the Edison, and that is Alyson Hannigan.
Hey, and that's Peter Wood, who made it sound like I did a trick.
You did.
Woo!
I just stood there. You did it.
That is so cool.
Thank you.
You must have a really well-lit house.
Yeah, my degree is in technical theater, lighting and scenic design. And so I do have a theatrical lighting universe in my house, so I can control the colors in different rooms and stuff.
Ooh.
It's definitely
you want
special.
to be my best friend?
Yes.
Great.
We should.
Mainly in October.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
No, Halloween is my jam. That's definitely, that's the excuse to make your house look crazy.
Yes. So what would you have done if you were born before electricity?
I've always been fascinated by different chemicals that will make fire burn with different colors, tones. So I wonder if there's a way you could do something like this with 4 different colored cards and 4 different types of fire.
Okay, Peter, let's see if Penn and Teller are bright enough to shed some light on your trick.
Okay.
Boys.
Hey, Peter, a lot of what we do is try to conceal the fact that we have unusual props. We go to a great deal of trouble to spend zillions of dollars to build something that looks like a cardboard box. And I really like how refreshing it is that you come out and say, these are impossible objects. So we can just kind of relax and not say, is that something like I have in my living room? You've already said it's an unusual thing.
Sure.
And it's just really beautiful. I really like this. It's so unusual and so different and such kind of a brain buster, And one of the things that has made our show luckily so successful. A lot of people give us credit for that, and a lot of people give the acts credit for that, and we'll take it, and the acts deserve it. But also the network deserves a little credit. It's not only the show itself, it's exactly when the show is put on, when people are watching, what leads into it, what comes out of it. A lot of this success is programming. A lot of it comes from the programming. The network puts that all together, makes that all work. So I just want to take this opportunity, separate from this act,
of course,
to just thank the network for what they've done. And I just want to say that this whole trick with the 5 switches, or 4, sorry, the 4 switches is really a wonderful, wonderful act. And we like you, we like having you back, we like you putting the props out there. And after all is said and done, damn it, we don't think you fooled us.
I love you guys.
Is that right?
It is a pleasure to be bested by the best. Thank you. This is so much fun. You got me. Thank you very much. I appreciate
Well,
it.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
Peter Wood!
Thank you guys. Take care.
For those who can't wait to see P&T perform, the waiting is over. Well, almost over. They'll perform right after this break.